Hey Taurus, it's your girl Tasha, aka Mama Gem, aka Gem the Butterfly. I am here with your September 2016 monthly general Tarotscope. I want to say thank you to those who have been liking, sharing, and subscribing to my videos, those who have purchased personal readings from me, those who follow me on Instagram. All of my information is down at the bottom. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. It's a general reading. I have 3 decks that I'm using this time for the very center of your reading. I'm using as a general energy the Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards. For clarifiers, if we shall need some, will be the playing cards. And for the remainder of the cards in the deck, I am using the Miss Cleo's Tarot Power Deck. I love this deck. It was a gift. Thank you, Keisha. She's a very good friend of mine. Purchased this deck for me. She saw it online, and I don't even know if I don't even remember this deck even being out, but I like this deck. It's really cool. It has a lot of comedic it's Egyptian or comedic based, and I just really like it. So let's see what we have coming in. I've already pre-shuffled the deck. I haven't turned over any cards. You did have a card to pop out, which is the 5 of coins. I feel like for some of you, you feel like you lost your way. Feel like you left out in the cold. It's like, why do I always have to be the only? Why you're feeling unsupported in a sense, be it financially or spiritually. Okay, it's like you lost and you're trying to find your way. And however, but the wonderful thing that I like about the 5 of Pentacles or this is the 5 of coins, it is that in this deck or either deck, the other decks that I have, and I'm pretty sure there are other decks too that reflect the same imagery, but you see this sun that is to me is represented by God or the divine or your spirituality. There's something always positive to look up to. Okay, even in your lowest time, there's always something positive with that's going on around you or that you can look up to. This is about having faith as well. I feel like for some of you, maybe you've lost your faith. Because even in the other decks, they have like the stained glass to suggest that they're outside of a church or, you're going to seek refuge in something. Okay. I feel like for some of you, you may be trying to seek refuge within your own emotions. I don't know how well that's going to work out for you because it feels as if, to me, I'm going to just tell you, it looks like some of you, this is like pining. Okay. You're pining over something that you've lost. And I'm going to just leave it right there because I don't even know what the rest of the cards are. And I want to see what the rest of the cards have to say before we go too far. Yeah, okay. So the very center of your reading, you have quest associated with the throat chakra. Your challenge is the devil. What's going on in the foundation or the heart, not the heart, the root of the issue. You have the 2 of wands or the 2 of staffs in reverse. What brought you to this position? That looks like the 2 of cups. Yep, the 2 of cups in the past. And the very present, you have the 6 of cups in reverse, or what's going on in your conscious mind. What's coming up in the near future or in the middle of the month, you have the 9 of staffs or the 9 of wands in reverse and the moon card. You in the self position, you are the page of coins. So this is you. That's a pentacle. What's going on in your environment, family, friends, job? You have the high priestess in reverse. Your hopes, wishes, expectations. You have the fool. And the outcome for the month, that looks like, I don't know, the Queen of Staffs or the Queen of Wands in reverse. So, with this quest card here, I feel like this is you, and I don't know the story of this card from the Chakra Wisdom Oracle deck, but just intuitively looking at the card, I feel as if this little boy, he's aspiring to be like this woman here. I guess it's a woman or man. I think it was a woman. Um, in the picture. You know, you're going on some type of spiritual quest. And I feel like that correlates to what I said about this five of coins, feeling like you kind of left out on your own, or maybe for some of you may have you feel forsaken. Okay, maybe you feel forsaken by God. Maybe you feel betrayed by someone who was supposed to be there for you and provide for you. But so it feels like there's some type of lack here. Um, but at the dead center of your reading, like I said, you have the quest card, and I want to get the book. Hold on, because I feel like I need to get the book. Hold on. Let's see what we have. I want to read it because I want to get the meaning of this card. Quest, the Navy Trail. Navy combines the blue of communication with the darkness of the unknown, allowing us to discover the truth. There is bravery here in blah blah blah. And dang, y'all, I lost my place. Let's start again. Hold on. Quest, the Navy Trail. Navy combines the blue of communication with the darkness of the unknown, allowing us to discover the truth. There is bravery here and an ability to face the truth head on. Let me go and look at that. Was just the quick little glance, a synopsis. Let's read the story of it and find out, because I feel like that's gonna, whatever this card is talking about. Yeah, okay. Um, the quote that they have up under the Navy Trail says, "When I am somewhere else, my life will have meaning." And it says, the legend, Mrs. Patriot, the oldest woman in the town of Blue, decides she is ready to set out across the deadly swamp and walk the Navy Trail that no one has dared tread before. The wise youngster points out that the swamp has vanished and the path she seeks is already before her. Mrs. Patriot sees that her life is not elsewhere, but is in the here and now. As Mrs. Patriot travels home, the Navy Trail stretches out before her. And so the questions that you're for your personal inquiry is it time to take a risk? Where in my life do I need to walk my talk? So being open to wisdom, imagine dangers, and commitment to your path. So knowing this now, and that kind of, I'm glad I got the book. Notice this, and this is one of the things what I was looking at with this Five of Cups. In the book, it said the path was laid out before her. This is the Navy Trail. All right, she's speaking her truth, and as she go along, she's creating the trail in front of her. Notice this here. Look at him. He has a trail. It's like a trail of emotions. Like I said, for some of you guys, it feels like you've been forsaken. I feel like you're speaking that. And it's like, to me, it works in the opposite in this Five of Pentacles. It looks like to me like how when water is draining down the drain and it's about to all go down the drain. That's what I feel like. He's still holding on to it. Like you got to let it go. Okay, that's what I feel with the Five of Coins, what it's saying. Now, that goes along with why this Devil card comes here as the challenge, because it's like you're trying to hold on to something that needs to really you got to let it go. Um, But the devil card is coming in like trying to convince you that you need to hold on to this. This is something that you need to hold on to. You need to always think about it. Like I said, that like this pining that I feel, that's what I feel with the devil card. The devil card is trying to show you that, you know what, you are in a place of lack. Look at what you don't have. Look at what you know, this is what everybody else has. And it may not even be material. It may just be you. And it's not an envious feeling that I feel from you, but it's like you feeling as if you're not on the up and up or on the same level as other people, recognizing the differences, but you looking at the differences from a place of lack, not from a place of growth. Okay. um what's going on, what brought this about, or what's the foundation, is the Two of Wands in reverse. There's no balance here. You really don't know where you want to go. If the Two of Wands was in the upright, I would feel like you have two clear paths, and it's all of a matter of you trying to decide which one you want to go to. But when it's in the reverse, you don't know what the hell you're trying to do. You're feeling kind of clueless at this point in time, and you're feeling powerless. That's what I'm so drawn back to this five of coins. You don't know, you're so focused on what you don't have. Maybe this is water. You know, maybe you feeling he is in the desert. You know, you're focused on this water here, and I still feel like the water is like it's sucking up, and you're trying to grab as much as you can at this point in time. What brought you to this place, or what's happened in the past, is the Two of Cups. So again, I feel like something was promised to you. You had some type of relationship, it was some type of agreement, but the agreement went sour, is what I feel. And you had to walk away from it, because that's where you are now. You had to walk away from something. Now, for some of you, this could have been 2 months ago. This could have been 2 years ago. This could have been it feels like some type of it could have been a business relationship, it could have been a friendship, it could, you know, you take, this is a general reading, but you have to take from it whatever applies to you. But this could even be, for some of you, this Two of Cups could actually be you, the male and feminine energies of yourself. You were in once at a balanced place. You're not in a balanced place at this point in time. And I feel like where you are now with the Six of Cups in reverse, it's like you're looking back on all the good times that you had, or the memories. You're just, like I said, this pining, you keep going back in it. But I feel like what you're looking at is skewed. Like you're looking at all the good stuff. Maybe you were in a more balanced place than you are now, but I feel like for some of you, maybe you're over romanticizing it in a sense. Like, yeah, I feel like I'm trying to feel like how, okay, if this was just a financial thing, right? Say in the past, you know, however long it was, your money was a little bit better than it is now. All right. So you're looking back at the past like, yeah, I had this, I had that, and you're like, yeah, I had my life was so much better at that time. You're not thinking about all the issues, the emotional issues that you had at that time that you were not dealing with either. And so those same issues that you were not dealing with back then, even though, you know, on the outside your life felt your life felt pretty good, or it seemed pretty good, you still had some deep underlying issues that you were not addressing. And so where you are now, it's like, okay, your money, and this is just the only way I can put it. Your money is not good anymore, but you still have those issues. And so it's like a double whammy for some of you. It's like, okay, so I don't have no money and I have no peace. Well, in reality, you had money in the past, but you still didn't have any peace. But now you've come to that realization at this point in time, and that's what has sunken you into a lower spot. I hope I said that right, and I hope you guys follow me. I didn't know any other way to say it, but like that, you know. Now, it doesn't, like I said, it doesn't have to do with money, but I feel like, you know, you were looking back at a time, just feeling like things were much better than what they were. But if you really were to look at it, there were some other underlying issues too. I don't know. I wish I could have just said that about 2 minutes ago. But anyway, that's what I feel. But coming up in the middle of the month with the Nine of Wands in reverse, or the Nine of Staffs in reverse, and the Moon card, this is you trying to sort out your emotions. I feel like this is going to be an emotional month for you, to Taurus, only because it's kind of hard to differentiate what's real and what's not. What is a true validated fear, and what is just false, okay, or illusional, or it just, it feels that way to me. And I feel like that's the reason why you can't get the balance. You don't really know what you want to do, because it's like you don't know what's real and what's not. Okay. And again, we're under the energy of Mercury retrograde until at least October 6th, or I think October 6th, for the post shadow period to end. So things will seem a little foggy to you. And I feel like this is a time for you to sit back and try to get some clarity and try to sort some things out. You definitely don't want to make you don't want to make any major decisions at this time if you can possibly help it. Where you are in the self position is the Page of Coins. I feel like for some of you, you're going to be handed a new opportunity. Now, if this is about money, you're going to be getting some money. I feel like somebody may be paying you back. Somebody may be gifting you some money. I feel like for some of you, you may be getting that student loan check back. Just saying. I feel, and you're going to do well. You're going to put some, you're going to do something with it. I feel like for some of you, yeah, some of you are gonna be able to turn this energy around. I'm sorry about the pause. Some of you are gonna be able to turn this energy around and try your best to get back in a more stable mode. And if it's not that, I feel like some of you are just really wanting to be stable. You're wanting to have some type of game plan. You don't feel like at this time that you have a game plan. That's why you feel like things are not working out for you. What's going on in your environment with the High Priestess in reverse? I feel like with the High Priestess in reverse, there are people around you that are just plain bitchy. I feel like there are people around you that are I feel like they're withholding information, or they could be helping out a little more than what they could, and they can, but they won't. I feel like for some people around you, it feels like a very maybe that's why you feel that way, like you don't have help. It's like I feel like people people aren't very helpful to you this month. It feels like, where's your compassion? Where's your humanity? Where's your soul? With the High Priestess in reverse, I feel like the world feels very closed off to you. Not you feeling closed off. Inaccessible is what it feels like to me. Like you closed doors. It's also what I'm feeling too. That's the energy within your environment. Like there is no let up at this time. Why? Five of Swords. There's no let up because this is supposed to be teaching you how to stick it out on your own. Going back to this Five of Coins. You got to learn how to go through the battle, honey, on your own. your wishes and your expectations is the Fool. Definitely want a new beginning. You want a new start, and I feel like you're going to get there. It just you got to get in that you got to get in that battle mode with the Five of Swords here. What's coming up is for your outcome with the Queen of Staffs in reverse. I feel like this is you staking, like you're going to be coming out the end of September a little bit more aggressive. You don't want to come off arrogant, but I feel like you're definitely going to be coming off more, not aggressive, assertive. That's the word I'm looking for. Definitely more assertive, definitely more direct, not as passive. I feel like you're going to be getting back again. There's going to be some type of revitalization. I feel like you're going to be coming up with this plan, this master plan that you need to devise to get yourself back on track. So this is a good reading, guys. I just feel like you can't allow yourself to be limited by this feeling of scarcity of the things that you don't have, because you have what you need, and for those who don't, it's coming in. But part of it is you got to know that it's there, and you're supported at all times, even though you don't feel like you are. So if you would like a personal reading, hit me up. My information is in the description box. Thank you so much. I love you. I will see you in the month of October. Bye.